Welcome back to HTW. Thank you for joining me here. I'd like to break down the following interaction and give you my interpretation as to what took place between several residents and the tax collector Roxey Sauble. It starts off with Antoinette, a local resident, asking questions about the finances. You will see Roxey Sauble in the back with her hand raised, eager to jump in. Paul Geis is happy to take the pressure off himself and lets Roxey interrupt.
Why isn't the public of our township giving a more detailed account of the finances of this township? After all, it is our money that you're spending and using, the taxpayer money. And I don't care what other townships do. They probably don't care. Maybe people don't care. But the people out here need to care about this. And
How much tax money do you pay to Tyne?
You have no right to ask her that.
Why is that?
We're not here to be questioned. You are the elected officials, not us.
We
We're
do
your
not
board of
collect the tax,
directors.
ma'am.
Yeah.
We do not collect the tax.
We have no idea if you get a tax
dollars. You spend it. Paul, where's this money coming from that comes in as revenues?
Paul, may I talk?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Roxey Sauble, tax collector. I've said that at another meeting, and you guys didn't like the answer there.
Roxey Sauble then attempts to make Antoinette's concerns illegitimate and stupid, stating that she has addressed this topic before and no one liked her answer. They didn't like the answer because it was wrong. Roxy's confidence far surpasses her intelligence, but in just a moment, she'll be able to tell you exactly what her foot tastes like.
But the only tax that Huntington Township gets from you as a resident is the $5 half of the per capita tax in the spring. They collect nothing else. They don't get half of the per capita tax in the school. They don't have a real estate tax. We don't have a fire tax. We don't have an occupation tax. $5. And if you pay in discount, it's $4.80.
After going on and on about how the only tax Huntington Township has placed on its residents is a measly little $5 tax, Roxey fails to realize the residents contribute state tax, and that revenue is distributed back to the townships.
You keep saying that, but I pay state tax.
We are not state.
Where do you get the money from? The state.
You get the money from the county also.
This shows you they know nothing about the county.
That's from your,
Yeah, that's revenue from you.
yes, it is from, taken off of your paycheck.
Right. That's where our meeting comes
I
from.
paid for years.
Mark Lear politely corrects her, and we see her accepting this newfound wisdom by making a reference to what is being taken out of her paycheck.
Every paycheck.
Yeah, I do too. I still
My
do.
question is, because that's another question on here.
You're not supposed to be asking me questions. You're only supposed to be
Okay, I'll
directing
say
to
You
the.
interrupted her discussion.
I asked to talk.
You don't have a right to, she had the floor.
Can we
But
just,
anyway,
Oh my God.
I want to know.
These people.
This could have been a beautiful moment, witnessing someone learn and leveling up their character in this life. But it appears Roxey cannot work through the embarrassment, and when questioned by Antoinette, she practically yells back in her face she's not supposed to ask her questions. Overall, what we have seen here is very toxic and unbecoming. It brings to mind the term useful idiot. This term is used when describing someone who knows what buttons and levers to push to keep the system running, but they don't understand the nature of the system and oftentimes how it is causing the problems that they are trying to resolve. On top of just being a cog in the system, what I find most disturbing about Roxey's behavior is that she doesn't let go. She doesn't take the time to acknowledge and repent over what terrible behavior she's displayed. Instead, she doubles down. She claims at the end of the meeting that she felt attacked in the discussion that took place.
I just want to say that when I was talking about taxes, I felt like I was attacked by some of the members of the audience.
Well, Roxey, you're wrong. You were wrong when you interrupted the resident. You were wrong in your understanding of how taxes are generated and distributed. You're wrong to be so belligerent to a resident, and you're wrong in thinking you're attacked. You were corrected. And if that feels like an attack, it's because you cannot humble yourself. We will remain relentless in our exposure. If you cannot conduct yourself with common sense and common courtesy, you should probably go back into hiding in the back of the room and covering your face with the agenda.